Awesome. And so, Kristen, you went through Learn's program, and where you were awarded the Measurabl scholarship through Learn the first time around in 2019. And tell me a little bit about you pre-Learn. What were you doing? What was it that kind of sparked that, like, here's the direction that I want to go, and jumped in?
I was working as a lead for a trust and safety team at Gofundme, their social fundraising website. You may or may not know them. I think most people know them by now, but I started with them. I was employee number 47 and worked with them for about 4.5 years. And I, I really loved the work I was doing for Gofundme, and I really loved trust and safety. But when I really wanted to look at my 5 to 10 year career path, I just couldn't see a path further for me in trust and safety, and it really launched me to start thinking about what it was that I liked to do at my current job, what was missing from my current job, and I talked to a lot of people, and luckily I had experience or an exposure with working with engineers from my company, and so I shadowed them a few times, the ones that I knew, and asked a bunch of questions about what the day in the life of a coder looks like. And ultimately I was like, yes, this is for me. And now I have to figure out, how do I get here? How do I become this coder as a full-time position?
Do
And
you
that's what brought me to Learn.
do you feel like the things that you learned in your other roles, GoFundMe or really anything else, helped
Mhm.
prepare you for what you're doing now?
Definitely, yes. I think that's something too. I think that you learn while you're at Learn is how you can utilize your skill set from prior work experience. I think back to some of my classmates, and I think we had somebody who was a brewer before, someone who was a teacher. And so we really, I think you can find a lot of valuable skills in a lot of different prior career paths. But for mine in particular, I think it was valuable that I had experience working in a tech industry, and I understood how customer experience worked and how fraud prevention works. And so I do use that skill at my job for sure.
Yeah, I think that that's one of the things that's so exciting about all of that the barrier to entry is changing, and that there's so many different types of people with different backgrounds and different experiences coming into the industry that can really help shift and change a lot of the, not just the work, but even just the cultures that are developing within companies, that I think is really exciting.
I think so too.